Today, I just want to speak about the current whispers. Is Iran's military preparing to make a move against Ayatollah? Well, it seems like we're on the edge of regime change, doesn't it? Recently, the U.S. intelligence and Israeli media confirmed targeted strikes on Iran's nuclear infrastructure, as you've heard, part of what's now known as Operation Midnight Hammer. While Trump floated regime change loudly back in the day, it's not just rhetoric anymore. There's real signs of military fractures inside Iran right now. At least it's being reported. The Supreme Leader Khomeini has been publicly silent. Some sources say he's operating from underground bunkers, reshuffling succession plans and relying on select generals to keep control of everything. That doesn't seem like a precaution. That's more like a stress signal, something shaking at the very top. Israeli strikes haven't just been on nuclear facilities either. They've targeted police stations and state media outlets. They're sort of aiming at destabilizing the regime's public grip. And behind closed doors, well, there's rumblings that fractions within the Iranian military are pushing back, quietly and strategically, preparing for a post-Ayatollah power shift. Trump might not be saying it openly, but his foreign policy seeds that he planted are still growing, and his push for unconditional victory against Tehran is echoing through diplomatic corridors. Steve Bannon has warned a forced collapse of the regime could backfire, drawing U.S. forces through the back door. The point is this. You're not just watching events unfold. You're being shown a narrative. I talk about this. Selected, shaped, and sharpened to push public support for whatever move comes next. Your fear is a tool. So is your certainty. Step outside of it and ask yourself who benefits. Look, there's only so much I can say here. Platforms like this aren't built for the full truth, as you know, which is why I started something new. I just launched a Patreon channel, a private space where I share the unfiltered briefings. No ads, no censors, just the raw story, the kind I can't post on public profiles. My first post is for those who want to hear what actually happened in Iraq, how U.S.-produced nerve gas was used, how I got hit with that nerve gas, and the stories behind it, like what we were ordered to erase, what rained down on us after the destruction. And this video will be live on Patreon sometime later today. So this is new for me, but it's necessary because if we don't share the full picture, we're just repeating someone else's script. And since there's so many haters asking for sources, I can show more there on Patreon than I can here. So the link is in the bio or in the comments, depending on which platform. So stay sharp, stay free, and I will see you there.